Right now I want to talk about Sheryl Sandberg and her whatever, MentorHer or some shit. Goodfella's done a video on this. I will link it below. This is what happens when you get the toothpaste out of the tube. You can't get the toothpaste back in the tube. It's impossible. Me too. Pound me too. Probably did some good things, raised awareness about these things, the harassment and whatever. That's great because this stuff does go on, guys. Women are lying. No. This is legit. There are women who are harassed, raped, sexually assaulted at work and other places. But the point is, we already knew that this stuff happens. We know. We understand these things are going on. We try our best. The government tries their best to put rules and laws in place to affect change, to get this stuff managed. There's HR departments, there's the Equal Opportunity Commission, there's all these laws in place that say this stuff is illegal. And so what is a man in a position of power or even a colleague at the same level, what is going to be the reaction to men being fired from their jobs? Senator Al Franken, former Senator George Takei, these men just by an accusation. Now you could say Roy Moore, well, look at him, that evil Republican raping women or whatever the hell he supposedly did. At the time in Alabama, the age of consent was 16. Now, if you don't want your daughters out fucking 32-year-old men, maybe, mom and dad, you ought to get a little discipline because it's legal. And if you don't like the fact that fucking a 16-year-old girl, no matter how old you are, is legal in Alabama, change the fucking law. You see how that works? Lobby your legislators to change the law. Anyway, that is a side note. Men in positions of power, men and women, frankly. I mean, it happens with women too. There was the Nashville, Tennessee mayor and some other lady in Kansas, I think, who allegedly, by the way, sexually harassed somebody. And she dropped out of a political race. And she was a Democrat, by the way. So this affects people, men and women, mostly men, but women too, right? This is not about men. This is about our judicial system, innocent until proven guilty in a court of fucking law. The way it is right now, Ms. Sandberg, is someone could accuse me of sexually harassing them, and I would be fucking fired. No proof required. Alliteration was not intended. Men and women in power are smart not to mentor junior people. All it takes is the mere allegation, the mere hint, the mere suggestion that something untoward may have happened. Whether it did or not, that man or woman is out of a fucking job and their reputation is ruined, sullied with bullshit. The rest of their fucking lives, they're a goddamn sexual predator. And now, Miss Sandberg wants to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Well, we needed to raise awareness, but maybe Ms. Sandberg is thinking, maybe this went a little bit too far. The entire MeToo thing, Ms. Sandberg and you people, involved about 100, maybe 200 powerful men and a couple of women in a country of 350 million people. You do understand that, right? You see, the left is very fond of taking something, obviously this is important, that this stuff shouldn't happen to these young men and women. But they're very fond of taking the extreme and saying it's normal. It happens all the fucking time. Some men are rapists. All men are rapists. You're all fucking rapists. What if I said that about black men? This black guy over here, he mugged me and robbed me. So obviously all black men are robbers and muggers and shit. You would say rightly to me, you are a prejudiced, bigoted asshole. However, for some reason, The feminists seem to get that pass. I wonder why. So now Sandberg is covering her ass, circling the wagon. No, wait a minute. No. You need to get more women in powerful positions, and you need to mentor them. Sheryl, pardon my French, fuck off. No, it's not going to happen. Any man who is sane, who is rational, that can think with his fucking brain and not his dick, is saying, no fucking way I'm going to do that, because I can be accused and fired with no evidence. No evidence required, no proof. Here's your freaking box of shit, go away. It happens. It happens a lot more than you might think. So no, Ms. Sandberg. No. Any rational man. You wanted mentorship? You wanted these men to help women get to high positions, CEOs, and all that other bullshit? Now you fucked up, didn't you? Nobody's going to mentor a woman. Nobody is going to take her out to dinner after work and try to mentor her and help her career. Are you out of your fucking mind? Even decades later, all that chick has to say is, Mr. So-and-so over here touched my knee. You don't need any proof. You don't even have to cry rape. All you have to say is, this guy did something to me, fire him, and he's gone. And you wonder why men wouldn't be interested in mentoring young women. Are you out of your fucking mind? It's survival, Miss Sandberg. And you and your cohort, all these men are doing all this bullshit. It's just horrible. Well, the toothpaste is out of the tube. You try your best to get that back in. It ain't gonna happen. James Maxwell, thanks for listening.